as we talked about what's going on as far as the world of sports is concerned. And Alfred's in White Plains. Al, good afternoon. How are you today, pal? What's going on?
I'm doing great, Chris. You finally got some sunshine. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, the weather this storm was a bit of a dud. Thank God. It wasn't as paralyzing as they made it out to be. I could have easily gotten home last night. But you're right. We got a little sunshine. Maybe the weather's going to turn a little bit for the better. 100% right. Go ahead.
Before we get to the draft, again, we're a couple weeks in now. The Cannell edition to Mr. T's program has really been the best decision programming-wise you've made on the station since you gave Babcheck his wings. So
well, I'll give Torrey credit for Babcheck, who's a good second wheel. I don't like the show today, gay porn or fishing. What would you rather watch? That is nonsensical, idiotic, garbage.
I texted him this morning that the show was horrible.
Oh, horrible. I mean, that isn't I mean, the fact that Steve allows that to go. Well, Steve got in late today. He had breakfast on the house, and he thought he wasn't paying attention. I was there at 6:30. But that's not good talk radio. But I agree. I think Cannell has done he's been a nice addition. It's a good job by management putting him there with Torrey. I think that's a very good team. I think they should leave him alone. Let him do 1 to 3. Those two can grow with each other. They've meshed well, and Cannell's at Florida doing a show with Steve in New York. It's a good move. And Cannell's a great guy. It's a good move.
Well,
I'm with you on that. Go ahead.
He's like an excellent guy and not afraid to voice his opinion if it ruffles feathers. And coming from a guy who's played the game, that's nice to hear when it's not just, oh, this guy's terrific, that guy's terrific, yada, 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 yada. He's not afraid to call out and say, who else had the guts to say you think Richard Sherman is overrated? A lot of people kissing Richard Sherman's ass. He had the guts to say he thought he was overrated, which I thought was whether you agree or disagree.
He did say that. Yes, he did. Thought he was a product of a system.
It takes some oxygen.
100%. No argument. I think you got it right. 100% right. I think Danny's done a very, very good job. He's filled in. I think Steve's got to get away from interviewing Danny. I think Steve's got to go out there and, basically gives Danny a questionnaire every day. I would prefer Steve fight Danny off and come up with his own ideas, think. I would also prefer Steve to balance out the show a little bit and author once in a while, a little tennis here and there, match play golf in Austin. I would prefer Steve to go at times into a different direction outside of breaking down, the NIT. But I think overall, Al, you right on the button. I think the two of them have, Cannell might be the savior in the afternoon. Might be the savior. You may continue.
On the draft, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. You and I agree 100%. Barkley is the best player in this draft, and I thought they should take him with the first pick for the reasons you just mentioned. You want to know something? It looks to me like they like Sam I Am, which was my nickname for him, and I think he is the best quarterback in the draft. And I think they're going to take him, but I think they're going to be able to get away with it because obviously the Giants hold the key, and I don't think the Giants are going to take Barkley. I think the Giants are either going to trade out or take one of the quarterbacks, one of the Joshes, or take Chubb. So I think Barkley's going to be there for him at 4.
Might be. Good point.
I think they love Darnell so much, and I don't blame them, that I think they're going to take him with the 1 because I don't think they think there's a small difference. I think they think he's the guy.
Well, I think your other point's a great point. I think you might be right. They might, if the Giants, unless the Giants take the running back, and I think they may not, maybe they take a defensive lineman. Maybe they take another quarterback. Maybe they trade down. The Jets are taking a quarterback. I think they might get Barkley at 4 anyway. So they might get the quarterback they want and then a great running back there sitting at 4. I think you're 100% right. The Browns are going to have a hell of a draft. Let's put it that way.
And I don't care that they went out and signed Carlos Hyde. You want to put a few bucks in him, whatever. If he's there at 4, you must take him. He is a game changer. Barring injury, Barkley's got a chance to be I honestly think if he stays healthy, he's got a chance to be a Hall of Fame running.
100%, Al. Good call. You're right on it. Chad in California is on Mad Dog Unleashed. Chad, good afternoon. How are you today? What do you have for me?
Hey, what's going on, Chris? Doing good. Just trying to stay dry out here. I mean, nothing like what you guys got going on out there. But, I'm a big Broncos fan, and I think the Jets kind of just put us in a bad situation. I think it's a big draft for Elway. I mean, growing up, I'm an 88, born in 88, so Elway is the reason I'm a Broncos fan. childhood idol. I play the position because of him. But, I mean, let's be real here. You know, he's made a few mistakes recently, obviously, at the quarterback position. And if it stands true that these quarterbacks are going to be flying out the board 1 through 4, we're stuck at 5 with nothing to show for it. So we're going to have to make a move if things go according to what, you know, Breer and the rest of these guys are saying they're going. And, I mean, you look back, you know, Elway, obviously, you credit him for bringing in Manning. But 2014, and the article just came out, we brought in, you know, Talib and Ware and Sanders. Those weren't his first choices. He wanted LaFell. He wanted Rogers Cromartie. He wanted Jared Allen. So, I mean, if he got what he wanted, we're not winning a Super Bowl with those guys. So we kind of lucked into the talent we had. So I think this is a big time for Elway to make the right move. Because, I mean, you know, as a Broncos fan and a Broncos organization is used to being, you know, at the top of things, we can't afford to swing and miss again. So we got to make a big move here, Chris.
I get it. The Lynch quarterback move last year, he took a flyer on that, was a disaster. He wants the quarterback in the worst way. They got Keenan. They have the 5th pick. They could move up to 2, but they then got Keenan. They gave him $20 million or whatever it was guaranteed. I'm not sure what the Broncos are going to do. A lot of people think they might take a defensive back since they need one after Taib. I don't know. I'm not sure. I would find it hard to believe that after signing Keenan, they draft a quarterback. Unless he's just going to keep on taking runs at quarterbacks, hopefully one sticks. But I would find that hard to believe. We continue 8 in front of the hour here on Mad Dog Unleashed.